And you know what? I'm gonna give it to Kikuchi for the.
Yes, you are. That's what I'm gonna do.
I was expecting this guy to honestly make 5 innings.
Hello, everybody. We're pumped up. Welcome back to the 450 Dead Center channel. We were just at a Jays game last night. Blue Jays did beat Seattle. I got to see Jordan Romano's intro for the first time ever. My 11-game losing streak at the Rogers Center is over. We're pumped.
You're so happy, that you finally saw Romano's entrance.
They always lose every time. I swear, like the last 3 or 4 years I've gone to Jays games, every time they lose. So that's epic. Except when we were in Pittsburgh, but that didn't count because that wasn't at the Rogers Center.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I saw Biggio home run there. That was the greatest thing ever. Yeah, the Jays are 17-9, and this is the best record they've ever had at this point of the season. So
at the time of recording this, they're 17-9.
Yes, and they're playing Seattle today. Gosman's pitching against some scrub, I think. So probably gonna be 18-9. So yeah.
I mean, for the month of April, that's really good. I think I think this is their best start to a season. I
believe it is. I believe it is.
It's their best start.
Because we haven't lost a game since it was our best start before, or we tied our best start before. So it couldn't be worse. So if I just want to say this, if we were in any other division in baseball other than the NL East and then Pittsburgh for some reason, we'd be leading the division. And we're third place in the AL East right now.
Like I said in our bold prediction video with Century, if you guys have not seen that, make sure you go check out Century as well as check out the video. I said that 4 AL East teams are going to make the playoffs, and it's looking pretty good right now.
Honestly, I'm pretty pumped.
Tampa's good. Baltimore's good this year. Toronto's obviously really good. The Yankees are the Yankees, right? So AL East is stacked. Toronto's hanging in there, like we said, and we've beaten some pretty good teams, Chris.
We have. We lost 2 out of 3 to Houston, but we beat the Yankees. We beat the Orioles, not the Orioles, beat the Rays, and then we beat Seattle yesterday. So
we beat the Rays when they were undefeated.
Yeah, exactly. We gave them 2 out of their 5 losses this year, and then Houston gave them their other 2, and then Houston beat us. So there's a nice little merry-go-round there. But Tampa must have lost yesterday then, didn't they?
Probably. I don't know.
Did they lose yesterday?
No, I think they won, but
they won. So the White Sox beat them another day, I think.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and
I don't know when they got their loss.
Yeah,
we swept the White Sox. That was epic.
Yeah,
but the White Sox kind of suck. They're really bad.
Exactly. So I mean, there's been a lot of storylines in April. There's been a lot of players in April who have been really, really good, and it's just proving to the Jays' success for this team. The one thing I want to talk about is the improvements in the offseason you can definitely see. And I want to point out specifically the defense improvements in the outfield, Chris.
No, it's astronomically different. You swap Gurriel with Dalton Varsho. Basically, a guy who shouldn't be nominated for a Gold Glove, even though he was, and a guy who can basically win a Gold Glove.
And let's say their hittings are about the same. Let's be real. Varshow's maybe hitting a little bit better at the time of recording.
Right now,
he's kind of on a cold streak right now.
Yeah, kind of.
Overall, they seem like about the same hitter.
Yes, probably very streaky. Center field, Kevin Kiermaier technically replaces George Springer because George Springer moved to right. But Kevin Kiermaier, arguably the best defensive center fielder in the entire league. So we'll take that. And he's hitting 300 this year.
I was going to say, he's tearing it up from that 9 spot.
Hey, he said he wanted to be the best 9 hitter in the league, and I think he's doing that. And then you go over to right field. We got George Springer, who is basically a better, maybe less power version of Teoscar Hernandez, who plays better defense and makes more contact, which is epic.
And like we said, George Springer's health, right? If it's going to keep him in more games for the Jays, you can definitely see them, the benefits of it.
Yeah, and Springer got a big RBI yesterday against Seattle to give us the lead. So, you just love to see it.
Exactly. I mean, gotta love George Springer. And then on top of that, Chris, the other addition we've wanted to talk about, I mean, I guess I'll just talk about the infield really quick. Full season of 2-hit Witt is ridiculous. 2-hit Witt's been really, really good.
Got 2 hits yesterday.
Yeah, I got 2 hits yesterday. Vladdy's Vladdy. Bo is on another level right now, and Chapman's playing an MVP type season right now.
Yeah, listen to these stats. Matt Chapman, he has a 210 WRC plus. He's already got a 1.7 WAR. That's gross. And apparently his defense isn't even that good this year. He has a negative 0.7 defensive WAR. So if this guy was playing god tier Matt Chapman, he could have a 2.3, almost 3 WAR already. Bo Bichette, 1 WAR. He's got a 147 WRC plus. Vladdy's got a 161 WRC plus. I believe they're 1, 2, 3 in the entire league in terms of batting average. They're so good.
Yeah, I mean, It's actually amazing to see the top 3 in this order. Right, top 4,
It's gross. Yeah, and
because
the
I guess
top four is
George is there
gross.
too. But
Yeah, like sure, George has been slumping just a little bit. If I can, where's his stats? I don't even see George. Oh, there
he's
he
just
is.
been average.
He's
George is
has
average.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
actually been quite bad. He's got a 70 WRC plus. He has a really hard hit balls, which kind of sucks because like if you hit a hard right to a guy, like you still get out no matter what. So he's been unlucky, but then again, like I would like to see him hit better or hit
Exactly.
more than where is he? Than 218, right? So
And then Big Daddy Kirk behind the plate, and Jano is having a great year too back there. So
Jano,
the J-
yeah, his power's coming too.
yeah, the Jays offense is on roll. We were all worried about the season about them scoring runs. I don't think we have to be worried about it. I think they're going to manufacture it.
Hmm.
A lot of the games you could see them go, like Vladdy went first to home yesterday
Did
on
you
a
see it?
base
That
hit.
was on a double. That was epic.
Bro,
That was
Vladdy was
sick.
wheeling. So like, that's the type of baseball Jays are going to play. I'm so all for it. I
Hmm.
think it's way more sustainable in terms of wins in the
Hmm.
long run.
Agreed.
And I like to see a Jays team finally in my life that has not lived and died by the long ball.
Yeah, we always see teams, especially Blue Jays teams in the past, like the 2015,
Yeah,
2016 team. It was either a home run or like you don't score any runs. Same
yeah.
with even like the 2021 team and the 2020 team. It was like we had like, Taylor or Teo, Silver Slugger, Rowdy Tellez and nukes all the time. But now it's like George Springer gets on, Bo gets a single, Vlad gets a single, Chapman hits a double. Like there you go, manufacture
Yeah.
runs. Kevin Kiermaier gets on, steals the base, like 2-hit wit, scores them. Like everything like that is just amazing, and I love manufacturing runs like that.
And then I guess we'll just move on to the pitching here, Chris. Like, yeah, Manoah struggled, but yesterday he looked really, really good at the time we're recording this, and he looked good the start before that. So he looks like he's figuring stuff out.
He does.
Kevin Gosman's doing Kevin Gosman things. Let's be real. He's
Yeah,
on
him
another.
one bad
Yeah,
inning, just one. If he didn't have one
he,
bad inning, he'd be like unreal. And he's still got above. He's got a 1 WAR right now.
exactly. Kevin Gosman is on another level. He's just doing Kevin Gosman things. That's what I'm just gonna say all year when we talk about him.
Hmm.
Chris Bassett finally figures stuff out. He's looked really, really good.
He's been
And then the
real
two
good.
biggest surprises for the season, Chris, Jose Barrios and Yu Cy Young Kikuchi over there.
Yeah, you saw it. Let's talk about Brios first.
Yeah,
We made
go
a video
ahead.
about him recently. Actually, did quite well. Thanks for the support on that. Minus the first 2 starts of the year, Barrios has looked unreal. Like he's been really, really
Yeah,
good, and I love to see it. He's the highest WAR pitcher on our team right now. Can you believe that?
I actually can't. Not gonna lie. I thought Gosman would be, but
They're tied both at 1, like exactly
oh,
1.
okay.
So yeah, maybe you could give it to Gosman, but like Brios is number 1 on the list. So I'm just gonna point that out there on Fangraphs.
That's amazing considering this is coming from a guy that we thought was gonna be we were hoping he could be a 4, if not a 5.
Yeah,
Right? He's looking like a
yeah.
2 this year.
He's looking like the ace now. Like not gonna
He
say
is
not gonna say that. But dude, the rotation now. We got Gosman, who's like amazing, and he struck out
just
11
Gosman's
batters.
doing Gosman things. That's all. That's gonna be the saying on this channel. Gosman's doing Gosman things.
And then Alek Manoah, who's been pretty solid the last 2 starts, he did throw a lot of pitches yesterday through 5, but he got out of it. Like he got through 5 innings, which yeah, I can give you the win. He didn't get the win, but whatever. Who's our 3? Bassett's been looking
Bassett.
amazing minus his first game. So no one cares about the first game anyway. So
As
like,
soon as he stopped calling his own pitches,
mhm.
it's worked out for him.
I think he's still calling his own pitches, isn't he?
Is he? I thought now that after that St. Louis start, they let whatever
No,
catcher plays it.
I thought they switched it, so it's Bassett calling his own
Oh,
game.
maybe I'm getting it backwards. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
whatever they switched is now working for him.
yeah, and Barrios looking like 2021 Barrios, but the big hitter on this pitching rotation, my pick to be top in the Cy Young voting, Yusei Kikuchi. I love him. He's awesome. He's got a
For
3 ERA. He's got the second lowest ERA of our starters on this team.
for the people wondering why Chris is so hyped for Kikuchi here, I basically we made a deal with him. I made a deal with him that if Kikuchi gets top 4 in Cy Young votes, or finishes top 4 in Cy Young, I'll buy him a Kikuchi jersey. So that's
If
why he's so hyped on
I
him.
should have said top 5 because that's a nice round number, but
You really
like,
should have. If you want, you could change it to top 5. I will let
yeah,
you change
we'll
it to
go
the top.
we'll go top
Okay.
5 just because like top 4
Top
is like
5.
harder to remember.
So yeah, Chris is all on the Kikuchi bandwagon. He's looked different this year, man. It's got to be the beard.
Dude, what? Try to guess his K per 9.
I don't know, 7.
9.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
to be fair, Gosman's is 11, which is gross. But
Still, 9 is like, this is coming from a guy last year where he couldn't throw a strike.
yeah, I guess, do you want to know what his walk per 9 is? Only 2 this year.
Yeah,
which is
it's amazing what happens when you lower the walks.
and get a
Like, you
beard.
get more swing and miss, and
You get a beard.
stuff happens.
You get a beard and you're good. So Daniel,
Exactly.
coming up, Jays have a couple series. I think we're playing the Red Sox next or something like that. But in the last 10 games, we're 7-3. We got a 5-game winning streak, which is something you love to see. The best winning streak right now in the entire league? Actually, hold on. Let me check my sources here. We have the best win streak in the league right now,
Oh,
currently at the moment. Let's get
watch
it.
you jinx that for today, but
Oh yeah, Gosman, watch him get lit up. But either way, are we making the playoffs? let's hear it.
honestly, and I'm gonna tie this into the last thing I want to talk about in this video, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
I think we are. I think this team has a. I'm on the bandwagon now. I think this team has a chance of winning the division with the way they've been playing.
Uh-huh.
Now, assuming they can do this the rest of the year, I really do think we can win the division. And being at the game yesterday, the one notice I've noticed, and I don't know if it's just because they've been performing well or what, and it's the bullpen. Yesterday was a 2-2 game, and I wasn't super nervous when they put guys in. You know what I mean? Like, I feel
Yeah,
like they
who did
put
they
the
put in
right
the
guys in the right spot.
Like they put Tim Meza in, he absolutely diced. They put in Jimmy Garcia, he absolutely diced. They put in Eric Swanson, I swear he threw like 3 pitches and he's out of the inning. And then
Eric
Romano
Swanson
shut
threw
it down.
6 pitches in that inning, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
I was gonna say, like I went to the bathroom and I'm like, oh, there's 2 outs. Like what the heck? But
Yeah.
it was really fast.
And then
It was
Jordan
awesome.
Romano's doing Jordan Romano things, right? So, yeah, they're
Mhm.
missing probably a couple arms. It's
Yeah.
obviously not complete. But that was my one worry was this bullpen. And yeah, being at the game yesterday, there wasn't a moment where I was like, oh, shoot, this is going to go south. So,
Yeah. Plus
yeah, I
now
think this. Sorry,
Nate
go ahead.
Pearson. So I was gonna say now you even got Nate Pearson in the pen, dude. So you can
Yeah.
send somebody who's absolutely like being donkey butts, like what's his name, Anthony Bass with his nice 7 ERA or no 6 ERA, 6.4 rate. So send him down or get rid of him. Who really cares? Got to expect a FIP of 4. Like that's garbage. So send him down. Keep Nate Pearson up. Let Nate Pearson just be an absolute gem out of the pen, and then we'll be solid.
I was going to say, if this is the way this team's going to perform, I'm expecting a division title. Like, this team should contend for a division title.
Yeah, and let's just end this off right here. In the next month, in May, because we're gonna probably post this video at the beginning of May.
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna be player of the month, or who do you think was player of the month for April? Let's go with that. Who's your player of the month?
That's a good thing. I think it's got to be Chapman.
I agree,
I think
100%.
it's got. You know what? I'm gonna give a hitting and a pitching one because I think that's fair.
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that.
Hitting, I think it's got to be Chapman.
I
I
agree.
think the only other person I could think you say is Bo, but Chapman's been unreal.
I mean, Chapman's WRC plus is
Yeah.
over 50 points higher than Bo.
And you know what? I'm gonna give it to Kikuchi for the.
Yes,
for
you
the-
are. That's what I'm gonna do.
I was expecting this guy to honestly make 5 innings and like just scrape by with 3 earned runs like every time. And he is now having like a 9K per nine that we talked about.
He's got
lower
he's
than
got a
2 walk
9K per
rate
9.
and like a fib of like I think his fibs in like the 2s, no, or the 1s. Like his fibs are ridiculous too. I'm pretty sure. So
His FIP is 4.83.
Okay, so never mind. It's not that good, but
It
yeah,
doesn't matter.
Like I was expecting this guy. I was like, oh shoot, he's coming back as a 5. Get ready to call up Thomas Hatch again. But
No.
like this is really really good, and I'm excited to see him in May. If he does this again in May, Chris, he's gonna get my vote again for May. So,
Yes, he will. I have Kikuchi as well as my MVP for the month. Gate 14 podcast. You know it. Everybody's choosing Kikuchi. But with that being said, hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends. And I guess we'll see you guys next time.
but
Goodbye.